That would give us a chance to have get inflation down, get wages down, then get inflation down, get wages down,
Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell recently screamed the quiet part out loud, making clear the largest central bank in the world is in fact an adversary to workers, when he declared that to fight inflation, we have to get wages down.
Get wages down.
Wages can't go up sustainably without productivity also increasing.
You know that wages have been flat since 1973.
Powell has also declined to implement a law to reduce the skyrocketing paychecks of his former colleagues on Wall Street. He approved and financed a merger wave that critics say has inflated the cost of consumer financial services. The 2010 Dodd-Frank financial reform law mandated the creation of a rule to rein in Wall Street bonuses. The rule is supposed to be developed and implemented by 6 regulatory agencies, including the Federal Reserve that Powell runs.
Both sides of the mandate are calling for us to move steadily away from the very highly accommodative policies we put in place during the challenging economic conditions that the economy faced earlier in the pandemic.
In response to rising inflation, Powell could also crack down on Wall Street bonuses, call for the repeal of the Trump tax cuts, demand the closure of the private equity tax loophole, or use the Fed's powers to block bank mergers.
Inflation has persisted longer than we thought.
Respect the Fed. Respect the Fed's independence, which I have done and will continue to do.
Instead, Powell's anti-inflation campaign is focused on raising interest rates, a policy that tends to increase unemployment and put downward pressure on rank-and-file worker wages. The result is a much higher degree of misery for ordinary Americans, while the overall purchasing power of the country is reduced.
Raising those federal funds rates means that, yes, you're consistent now with slower economic growth and higher unemployment going forward. So I think this really was a good meeting for the markets overall.
Wages are running high.